The Lord said to me, He said, heaven does nothing until good men do something. God can speak a word. God can give a prophecy. Every prophecy has a birth date. Somebody shout birth date. Number two, every prophecy has a lifespan. Somebody shout lifespan. Number three, every prophecy has a harvest period. So I'm going to say that again. Every prophecy has a birth date. The date it is spoken. The date the prophecy is released. Then it has a lifespan. That is how long the prophecy will take. Then it has a harvest period when the prophecy finally manifests. You study your Bible very clearly in Joshua chapter 6 verse 26. Joshua gave a prophecy that the man that shall build Jericho with his firstborn. He shall lay the foundation with his last son. He said he adjured them, saying, cursed be the man before the Lord that riseth up and buildeth this city Jericho. He shall lay the foundation thereof with his firstborn, and in his youngest son shall he set up the gates. 1 Kings chapter 16. That prophecy came to pass 700 years later. An innocent king that did not know what was spoken fell into the trap of the prophecy. In 1 Kings chapter 16 verse 34, the Bible says, here the Bethelite, he said he built Jericho. He laid the foundation in Abiram. Abiram was his first son. And he set up the gate in Segub, according to the word of the Lord which he spoke to Joshua. That was a prophetic word that was released with a birthday, had a lifespan, and had a harvest period. And God spoke to Abraham. We all know the story, Genesis 15:13. Thy seed, a generation, he said, shall be in bondage for 400 years. Their enemy shall afflict them. Exodus 12 verse 40. That prophecy came to pass. But this time around, they were not in bondage for 400 years. They were in bondage for 430 years. There was a prophetic birthday, there was a lifespan, and there was a harvest period. Why did they stay that long in bondage? The problem they had was Moses. They stayed that long because of Moses. Moses was the one that prolonged the date of the people's bondage. Why? Acts chapter 7. You read from verse 22. You discover Moses went to hide for 40 years. How do you know? When God was speaking to Ezekiel. When God was speaking to Ezekiel, and God said, intercede for the people. Because the people were about to go through a second bondage after coming out of the first bondage. So God was telling Ezekiel, intercede for the people. And God told Ezekiel, said, lie down on your left side for 390 days. Lie down on your right side for 40 days. If you read Ezekiel chapter 4 verse 6, God was saying 1 day means 1 year. 390 plus 40 is 430. So God was saying 1 day speaks of 1 year. So they were to go through another 430 years again. But God said, lie on your right side for 390 days, on your left side for 40 days. Meaning in God's eye, God actually broke it down into two departments. He captured Moses while the bondage was 390. So Moses was to go through an experience of 10 years and lead the people out. But Moses hid himself for 40 days and made it 430.